one of the reasons that Reading has seen an economic decline is the result of a disastrous trade policy in which large corporations have chosen to shut down in Pennsylvania, in Vermont, in America, and move abroad to low-wage countries. I have opposed all of these trade agreements and will do everything I can to create a new trade policy in which corporate America starts investing in the United States, not in China, not in Mexico. Second of all, here in Pennsylvania and throughout this country, our infrastructure is crumbling. That is, our roads, bridges, water systems, wastewater plants, airports, levees, dams. We need a massive public works effort to rebuild our infrastructure. And we have proposed legislation that would put $1 trillion into our infrastructure over 5 years and create up to 13 million jobs. Furthermore, we need to raise the minimum wage to a living wage, which to my mind is $15 an hour, and we need to pass pay equity for women. We need to have a progressive tax system which demands that the wealthy and large corporations start paying their fair share of taxes. And when we do that, we can fund making public colleges and universities tuition free, which I think will be a real boon to this community, making sure that kids, regardless of their income, have the ability, can get a college education. So those are some of the proposals that we have.
I'm sure you know, but the majority of the population in Reading is Latino, and immigration is a huge issue here. I mean, do you have any plans specifically?
Absolutely, no. I believe we have a very strong program regarding the need for a comprehensive immigration reform, the path towards citizenship. And if the Congress does not do its job and pass that legislation, I'll use the executive powers of the office of the president to expand upon what President Obama has done.
One of the other big issues here has been opioid abuse, and I think you've seen that in the community here in Reading, but also in the rural outlying
My
areas.
state of Vermont, it's a very big issue.
Yeah.
Okay. What we have to do there, I mean, two issues. Number one, to ask why it is that so many people are turning to opiates. And also, by the way, to heroin. I don't know, is heroin an issue here as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, it's becoming more of an issue
Yeah.
as the
People go from opiates to heroin. For a start, clearly what we need is a revolution in mental health treatment. Right now, it is very hard for people to get the treatment they need to get off of their addiction or their substance abuse, and that has got to change. We've got to understand that addiction is a mental health issue, not a criminal issue, and that to me is something that's very important. Second of all, we really, in terms of opiates, have to prevail upon the pharmaceutical industry and doctors that they just cannot be prescribing so many of these pills. A lot of pills are lying around. People are stealing them, getting addicted, and then you got problems from there. So I think both the industry and the medical profession have to take more responsibility to make sure that there aren't so many of these addictive pills out in the community.
just about the race in general. I mean, I know you have a bit of a gap to clear when it comes to the delegates. I mean, how do you see the rest of the race going? I mean, do you feel like you can build
We think
momentum?
we do. Look, there's no question, the arithmetic favors Secretary Clinton. She is in the lead by 240 delegates, I think. And that's a steep hurdle for us to overcome. But I think we can do it. And that's why we're here this week in Pennsylvania. We think we've got a good shot to win here. We think as we head out west to Oregon and to California, we stand an excellent chance, a lot of delegates out there. And we're just going to keep this fight going until the last vote is cast.
Excellent.
All right?
Excellent. Hey, well, thanks so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it. It was good to meet you.